everybody, it's Mr. Hoff with Classroom Composers, and in today's video lesson, we're going to learn how to play our first note on the clarinet. This is going to correspond with lesson number 12 in the pre-method book. So our first note is going to be called the note G. And notes in music are named after the musical alphabet, and our first note's called G. Now, G on the clarinet actually requires no fingers in order to play it. So if the clarinet's built correctly and you're not pressing anything down, then a G is what's going to sound. Now, it's important when you're playing the G that everything is balanced. So the balance is going to be on the right thumb, underneath the thumb rest, and you want to make sure that you're not accidentally pressing down any keys as you're playing. So I'm going to form my embouchure, I'm going to take a deep breath, I'm going to articulate with the word to, and I'm going to play a G as long as I possibly can. Make sure that as you're playing, you're not accidentally pressing down any of the side keys or any of the other keys, because it's not going to be the right note as you're playing. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to some of our first note exercises. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to play a G as long as we possibly can. We're going to take a deep breath, play a G as long as possible until we're out of air, and then we're going to do this 4 times. Here we go. We're going to stop, we're going to reset. Here's our second time. Here's our third time. And here's our last time. Now when you're doing that, make sure your sound is as steady as you possibly can. Your air is as controlled and steady as possible. Our next exercise, we're going to get the metronome going, and for this one, we're going to play our G for 4 counts, we're going to stop, we're going to reset, and we're going to play it again for 4 counts. Make sure that you're starting each note by articulating the word to by touching the tip of the reed with the tip of your tongue. So here we go. And breathe. Second time, breathe. Third time, breathe. Last time, and breathe. And off. And our final exercise that we're going to do is we're going to play 4 G's in a row for 1 count each, and then we're going to do that whole thing 4 times. So deep breath, G 4 times, stop, reset it 4 times total. So here we go. Big breath. Here's the second time, breath. Here's our third time, breath. Here's our last time, breath. And off right there. Make sure that when you're playing those 4 G's in a row, that each time the tip of your tongue articulates and starts a sound by touching the tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed, and you're thinking to each time that you're playing. Make sure that you practice these first note G exercises every single day to make sure that not only your G sounds good, but that your mouth and your tongue and your face are doing the correct things.